Hello?
Hello, my fellow investigators. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw you off. I'm Rob, and this is Watch Us Lose, the game where we are trying to play every great old one in Fantasy Flight Games Eldritch Horror. I am Rob, and I'm going to be playing Wilson Richards today. My virtual right-hand man is Eric, who's going to be playing Trish Scarborough the Spy. Eric, how you doing?
Hello. This is Eric, and I will also be playing Ashcan Pete.
Yes. So, how are you feeling about the setup today?
Before we're doing the prelude card, we're doing great. We will see. I think there's a prelude card that will change the setup dramatically, but right now I like the board, so I think we can just stop right here, right?
All right, let's just declare a win and move on.
That's it. Declare victory. That. Every Lovecraft book would be better if the protagonist just stayed home and ate tacos. That would be it. I'll just order in. That's fine.
Also with us playing the diva herself, Lola, we have Len. Hello, Len.
Hey,
How
howdy,
are
hey,
you?
everybody. The Glory Hound, Lola Hayes, is back for another
How
adventure.
how you feeling tonight?
I think we've got a little bit of a challenge on our hands, but I think we're gonna do okay. If we can roll.
That's
If we can roll well.
that's always another thing.
That's
yeah.
a big ask.
So we're a 3-man crew, but 4-man team. Our 4th player is going to be Ashcan Pete, as already mentioned. Eric's going to be covering that for us, and I have to admit, I'm a little excited or interested to see how this plays out, because the great old one tonight is Abhoth. And I have to admit, I don't recall having played against Abhoth. I'm sure I must have. But it's not one of like the big known characters or anything. The reason I'm interested is part of his special is with the cultists. When we encounter an occultist, instead of fighting the cultist, we're going to be resolving a Spawn of Abhoth special encounter. And the thing I like about that is more cards is different, and different is more interesting.
True.
So our mystery tonight is the Child of Abhoth as well. And this is the first of 3 mysteries, hopefully. Len, would you be so kind as to read that out for us?
Sure. So, for the moment its twisted limbs and misshapen body left the bubbling pit, deep in the cavern of, oh my lord, Yaqua,
Sure, why not?
maybe? Yaqua! Its only desire has been to impose its sire's will upon the denizens of the civilized world. This card enters play, spawn the Child of Abhoth epic monster on a random space, and at the end of the Mythos phase, if the Child of Abhoth epic monster has been defeated, solve this mystery.
So the random space has already been chosen, and that's right here in Shanghai, right next to Lola. So, yeah.
Well, Lola's going to do some long distance killing on that.
She can just take care of it, right? She's proven that she can do that, no
not a
problem.
She's a little naked right now, but we'll see how it goes.
So, to make things interesting, we also have a prelude card here. So let's take a look. And what do we got? The Coming Storm. You have seen the signs that others could not. They called you paranoid, called you... I can't read that. Called your preparations illogical, even crazy, but you know the truth. The truth that when the time comes, you will be ready. You will weather that which is prophesied to come. You will survive. After resolving setup, resolve these Mythos effects. So first, this is, we're going to get We're going to move on the Omen track. So we go from the green space to the blue space, and we lose 1 doom for each blue gate on the board, which is Antarctica. So let's bring us down to 13 doom.
Great start. Our first move of the game, lose doom. That's what we like to see. That is how you win these games, by losing all your doom before you even get to move. That's a pro tip to you guys.
Okay, and then we have a gate burst, or not a gate burst. We have a gate symbol. So we have a gate in the Amazon. It's a red one. So that's nice.
Because it's the next one on the Doom track. That's nice, and it's
nice.
too far for any of us to reach it.
And a young...
That's what charter flights are for.
There you go. A young Chthonian comes out of the gate, but goes immediately. Oh, no, it doesn't. When this monster is spawned, each investigator on this space or an adjacent space loses 1 health and 1 sanity.
Well, fortunately, we are all too far away to deal with it, so that doesn't happen.
All right. And now we have a monster surge. So in each gate matching the current omen, each blue gate, of which we have 1, oh, this is fine. This is absolutely fine. We get 2 monsters! So we get a mummy. Good news! When this monster spawns, move it to the pyramids.
Okay.
So they're going to be spread out a little bit. And then we get a...
Oh.
Why do these always come out in Antarctica?
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
That's a gate. That's
Yeah. So the reason we're making these noises is because they have a reckoning effect that's going to cost us doom. So that means that we have to deal with it.
Oh, man. Well, guys, it was nice playing with you.
Watch us lose in
Yeah.
record time.
Jesus.
All right. Next. Then, starting with the lead investigator, each investigator resolves 2 effects of his choice. You can move to an adjacent space and or gain 1 travel ticket of your choice. You can gain 1 clue and 1 focus. You can gain an asset with value equal to or less than your influence from the reserve. Gain 3 spells or improve 1 skill of your choice.
No, it's gain 1 of the.
Oh,
3
that's
types
an
of
or?
spells.
That makes more sense, but... Okay.
Okay.
So our lead investigator is Ashcan
Ashcan
Pete.
Pete's the lead investigator first, and you get to do 2 of these, correct?
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Yes, you get 2 of these.
effects. Okay. So the first thing Ashcan Pete will do is improve his influence so that the next thing, getting something from the reserve, he can actually do. And the thing that he will get from the reserve, so we want to do the assassination, obviously, at some point.
Right.
But the enchanted cane is also nice.
Yep.
Any monster with a toughness of 3 or less. That has a toughness of 4. That has a toughness of 5.
And the Ward Evil isn't bad either. The Ward Evil could take out the Stars. Oh, no, can't.
Nope.
Can't take out the Shoggoth.
It could take out the Chthonian.
Or the mummy.
At least the Chthonians.
Yeah. So we want to get all of these, obviously, but does anyone mind if I go with the enchanted cane and see if we get a better weapon somewhere along the line?
Do you plan on fighting?
I mean, I have a 3
Because if you're going to be
strength,
running,
that's
the
not
only reason I
horrible.
say that, is if you're going to be running around trying to do your thing, you're not really going to be doing fighting.
Yeah,
so
all right.
That would be my only
You make a valid
objection.
point. You make a very so I'm just going to take assassination and shoot the child of Abhoth for 2, and discard the card. And then we'll restock that, and that's the end of Ashcan Teat.
All right. So,
Lantern is also very nice.
all right. So, I do start with a weapon. So I get to do 2 of these, and unfortunately I was fiddling around with stuff and didn't think things what I should. Oh God, I want 3 of them.
Oh yes, 5 of them would be great.
Yeah,
if we could do all of them. That'd be awesome. I'll take that.
So
We could house rule it, do another one of the 3 negative effects, and then double the choices.
Let's not do that. Let's not go crazy. All right, so I think because I do stuff with focus. God, is that even remotely true? I was thinking I want the clue and the focus, and then I could do a ward evil.
My opinion. So this is my opinion. The hardest thing to get in the game is improvements. And
Yeah.
if you improve your strength from a 4 to a 5, you're pretty tough.
Yeah, that's a good point. So I'm going to accept the advice from our resident alpha gamer, Eric.
No. Every decision I make in this game is wrong, and I'm always negative. So I don't know what the heck you're talking about. I have probably spelled your doom, but sure, go with that.
So is there gear out there that Trish and Lola want?
No, you take whatever you want from my end. I'll get what you can get.
So I think
That helps
none
you.
of this really helps me. So that means, but you know what? Okay. I know what we're doing here. So I am going to take Ward Evil. When you gain this card, immediately discard 1 monster of your choice on any space with toughness 3 or less. So that doesn't work against either of these beasts, but it does work against the young Chthonian. And so I'll take him out so that I can come deal with this gate and then do other stuff.
Okay.
So the Chthonian is defeated. He goes back into this bag, and we shuffle up a few times so that hopefully we don't see him anytime soon. All right,
Sweet.
Trish.
Let's restock and see what we get here.
Oh, baby.
Not bad. In 1 boon condition. Not bad at all. So.
That's what I get for going second.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Just a question. Does anyone plan on using that charter flight to get to the Amazon?
no, because Rob's near it.
But he can't get to it in time.
That's true.
We don't
Oh, I
know that we need to get there
Yeah.
next turn.
Yeah.
What do you mean? thing, unless it's a rumor, which is a 1 in 4 chance.
Well, 1 in 4.
Gonna move. We said we wanted to win.
Well,
right?
how about this? I'm not convinced I could have defeated it in one go.
Just the gate?
Right,
There's
I
nothing
could
there. It's
either
an
get
empty
rid of
gate.
it or get there.
Oh, I gotcha. Right. Well, I guess somebody could go without this thing, but when we have our actual turn, someone can maybe go.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, no, I could get it.
Yeah,
I could get it as
have
a
another
regular
turn.
action. Yeah. That's smart.
So, I mean, I'd like to get the focus and the clue, but that seems very stupid. So the question is, do I improve lore that sucks, or do I improve strength just to be combat focused? It feels like we have a very combat-oriented round right now. So I'm going to improve strength, do that, and then I will get... I'm going to go for the boon, obviously. Unless anyone has a complaint about... I mean, Len, do you mind?
No, you take it.
Okay.
No, take it.
And the boons are...
We're the... Right here.
Right here. Okay, so I'm going to hit the R button 3 times and take what I got. 1, 2, 3. I should have said 1. But...
That's a talent, so go again.
Okay. So I'm going to do 3 again. 1, 2, 3.
Aww.
All right.
I'm just making noise because I also worked out a really cool blessing and cursed effect for the overlay, and I wanted to use it.
Yeah, well, that one, Oop, what the heck did I do there? Okay, sure.
No.
It's not a bad thing to have.
No, not at all.
Bad. A blessing would be much nicer at this point, but...
Yeah.
Okay, so that's... Trish is righteous, the righteous spy. And Lola...
Oh, that is wonderful.
A security squad?
That is going to be wonderful for Lola. Okay, so Lola is going to up her influence. And then I think I am going to take that security squad because that... Well...
You're also going to get around that you can go shopping if you want.
Yeah, I know. All right, I'll take the security squad and open things up because that's not going to be useful to anybody but Lola. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's better than a cane.
Well, it's not magic, but yeah. There is an advantage.
Oh, I guess that's true. That's a good point. All right, we ready to do this?
All right, I am.
All right. Are we keeping Ashcan Pete as lead investigator?
We have to. You don't get to change it till the end of the Mythos Phase.
Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I mean, there's nice stuff to go shopping again. Okay, so Ashcan can move along a train track and then perform an action. So Ashcan Pete will move along a train track to Rome. One of the places he has to go is Space 10, which is down here. But before going to Space 10, he is going to do an acquire assets action. I currently have acquire assets of 2. Nothing. Now, Let's take a look. A bank loan gives you 2. Discard and then use Ashcan's special power to gain a trinket from the discard pile equal to my observation or less. Am I reading that right? Okay.
Yes.
So, and everything else is in services. So Ashcan Pete will. Does Lola have a preference of rifle or enchanted cane?
I'd say probably the rifle.
Because I'm assuming you're going for one of those at least.
Oh, yeah, it is at least.
Okay, so Ashcan Pete will pick up the enchanted cane to get a weapon, and then because he got an extra action, he is now moving down to space 10 and just doing something down there.
Tasks. Rob, you muted if you're talking.
I was not talking, but I was muted.
Okay.
Okay, I saw your Wilson was sparkling, so that's why I'm like, might be talking.
All right.
So that's that.
All right, so you're done?
I'm done.
So I am going to have Wilson focus. And then he's going to also acquire assets with his influence of 3. So I'm going to take these 3 dice here. I'm going to roll them up. And I get 2 successes. So my first success is going to be the chartered flight.
Oh, really? Okay.
Anyone mind if I take the lantern?
Go ahead.
Go for it.
So I will not go into debt. All right. So with the chartered flight, I'm going to move to the Amazon. And that's my 2 actions. Trish.
Okay, Trish. Trish is less clear. Well, Trish is gonna be boring. Okay, so Trish is going to focus.
Okay.
And then move to Istanbul. And that's the end of Trish's turn.
All right. Lola.
So Lola is going to acquire assets. She's going to spend her 6 dice.
It's a lot of dice on the first turn.
Yes. Let's see if
4
any of them actually hit. Oh. That cocked one is not a... Come on, Tabletop Simulator.
That's a 4.
Thanks. All right, so we're gonna take the rifle. Let's do the rifle, the skeleton key, and the mission briefing.
Okay.
And the mission briefing is going to give me 2 task unique assets. So if somebody doesn't mind grabbing me 2 task. Oh crap. I will then spend I will do my passive, which lets me spend an improvement token and then improve a skill of my choice. So I'm gonna dial influence back down to 1. And why don't I up? Let's go with observation. And because I did my method acting, that allows me to do an additional action. I will take a focus.
And so your 2 tasks to choose from are Exploring the Ruins and Dimensional Study.
Oh, we don't have clues, but that's more likely than the expedition encounter. Where is the expedition? Oh, the expedition encounter is kind of close. You know what? I'll take the Exploring the Ruins. See what that turns out to be.
All right, is that all our actions?
That is all of our actions.
So that brings us to our first encounter phase. So, again, starting with Ashcan Pete, who is in a generic wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I didn't do? Just going to quickly do this. And I should have undone that. Where was the expedition?
Expedition
Himalayas?
was on the Himalayas.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it not there now?
There we go. That was my fault. All right. An unwary traveler was buried under a rock slide. You try to move the stones. Test strength.
Okay, strength of 3. Okay, make it.
If you pass, you find that though he did not survive, his possessions did gain 1 artifact.
Oh, baby.
Okay.
Nice.
Artifacts are where?
Artifacts are sort of the reddish
Above the spells?
deck above spells, yeah.
Okay, so just pick the top one.
Yep.
And I get Massa de Requiem per Shugge, a tome. Test lore -1. If you pass, you may spend 1 sanity to discard 1 monster on a space of your choice containing a gate.
What?
That's huge.
What?
On a reckoning roll 1 die, and I advance Doom. So it's got a downside to it.
Well, use it and get rid of it.
Hefty
Yeah, but you know what?
downside.
We'll save Doom if we can get that gate cleared down at the bottom sooner
Yeah.
than we ever
And
would, because
discard
right
the
now,
star spawn.
yeah,
Yeah. It
Okay.
will affect anything short of an epic monster.
Okay. I know what I'm doing next
huge.
round then. Okay.
And you don't even have a bad lore. All right.
I wish I had improved lore. I was considering it, but I didn't, so I didn't.
All right, so Wilson is on the Amazon. He's going to have an otherworldly encounter. Eric, would you read me one of those?
Otherworldly encounter. I'll bring it down to you. Otherworldly encounter. Through the past, through the slits in the closet door, you see yourself, a small child, sitting in bed. Who's there? Asks a frightened voice. You try to calmly persuade your younger self that you are a friend. Test influence -1.
Does anyone have like cold words that they set up for themselves in case you travel back in time and meet yourself, or is that just me?
No.
No.
I like the idea though.
I had
may
that
do
actually
that
one
now,
night
so.
when Eric and I were watching Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, in fact. That's when it occurred to me I should do that. All right, so at the moment I have failed. So I think I want to try to roll again. So I'm going to spend a focus.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before I do that, I have a lantern.
Yeah.
And once per round, you may roll 1 additional die when resolving a test. This is the only test I would expect to be completing this round, so I will have done done that. We do take backs in this game.
Yeah, but whoa, wait, because if that's not necessarily true though, because if you fail, you would have to roll another test at the bottom.
Yeah, but I committed
But
to
he's
this.
But
it's in the air. Just roll
Yeah.
the stupid die.
Yeah,
There we go.
there you go.
All right.
The child calms down, but eyes you suspiciously. Listen carefully what to say. It might save your life. You may become delayed to gain 2 clues. Whether you become delayed or not, close this gate.
All right. I get. I'm gonna go with not,
Okay.
because we don't seem to need a bunch of. I don't need clues right now.
Yeah.
I think I more need to deal with the Antarctica gate.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll throw that out. And that's my encounter.
All right, Trish, where are
Trish
you?
is in Istanbul.
Istanbul.
Anyone want to take their one?
Not yet. I almost did.
Take their what?
Yeah. You'll know when it happens. So, you hope to find help at the Stella Club, but the drinks and jazz distract you. Test will.
Will. Okay. So. Okay, so I get, because I'm slightly focused, I get +1. So I have a will of 3.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong card.
Made it.
That is a pass. If you pass, the owner, Frederick Bruce Thomas, takes an interest. Gain a funding condition.
Funding
Good.
condition.
Where are they, though?
Probably in the deals. Unless deals are all bad. There you go.
Found it already?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Funding condition. What does this do for me? You may discard this card in place of gaining a debt condition, or discard a debt. If you are on a city space, you may flip this card on a reckoning.
So someone's backing you.
Yeah, I have no idea what that.
Yeah, a mysterious benefactor.
Who knows what that flipping the card will do? We'll see.
Good things. This is a
Okay.
good thing.
All right. And then Lola. Where is Lola?
Lola is in Tokyo.
Asia.
Oh, please be helpful.
Okay, Tokyo. An American using mathematics to travel between. As an American using mathematics to travel between dimensions. What? An American using mathematics to travel between dimensions. An American is using mathematics to travel between dimensions. As you try to find him, a dark figure offers to help. Observation -2.
You may keep reading this next.
You may gain a dark pact condition to roll 3 additional dice. If you pass, you get. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So,
Yes.
for anybody that plays these games with me, they know that Dark Pact is probably my favorite condition because it just adds a level of extreme stress every time you have to roll that die. However,
However,
I don't think this is worth it. I don't even know what that unique asset does. But what I am going to do, I'm going to use my passive to roll an additional die when resolving a test. So my observation would be a 4. That would bring me down to 2. I do have a focus if I need. So in theory, that's 3 dice. And, hopefully it doesn't come to anything more than that. So here goes nothing.
yeah,
Nice.
all right. Who needs a dark pact?
All right.
If you pass, you gain the Dr. Harm Upton unique asset. If you fail,
I'll find him.
well, you didn't fail, so we don't care.
All right, what does he do? You gain this card from the deck, gain 2 clues, and then as an action, I can spend 2 clues to discard a monster of my choice on a space containing a gate.
Okay.
That's not too shabby. See? Things are looking up.
Yeah, this is no problem. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. In next turn, we could get rid of both these monsters, and then we're just dealing with the Child of Abhoth, who's we've already done 2 damage to.
Yeah.
This is so good. I'm not even going to worry that we're going to have our
about
first Mythos phase.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize this Child of Abhoth had a thing. The nearest investigator will gain an illness.
Yeah.
I hate illnesses.
All right. Eric, you are still our lead investigator, so would you read us a Mythos card?
I don't want to. Yeah. All right. Advance the Omen track.
All right, so we're going to go to a red space. Do we have any red gates? No, not anymore. So Doom remains at 13. Then we have what?
A Reckoning.
Reckonings. Okay, so we start with monsters on the board. And that is going to be Child of... Oh, God. How do we... Which do we want to do first?
I don't...
All right, Shoggoth. This monster recovers all health.
Okay,
Done.
fine.
Starspawn. Roll a die. On a 1 or 2, advance Doom by 1. Lead investigator rolls. Let's
All right.
do it
Let's
at this
see what
table.
we can do.
3.
So,
All right. We're fine. Then the nearest investigator that does not have an illness condition gains 1 illness condition. And that's looking like
That's
Lola.
Lola. 3, 2, 1, pick. Oh. Great.
Our favorite illness. Poisoned. We went all the way through Yig without getting one. And we're starting off here. Alright, so then the Great Old One. The lead investigator spawns 1 cultist monster on a wilderness space that does not contain a cultist monster. Then if there are 6 or more cultist monsters on the game board, advance Doom by 1.
Okay, so I pick a clue. That's how I do this, right?
Nope.
Okay, what
It's
do I do?
not random.
Oh,
So you get to take one of the cultists from here and put it on any wilderness space that you like.
okay. Would you like to fight a cultist, Wilson?
Sure.
I could just put it underneath you, or Ashcan Pete could fight it too.
Yeah, but that keeps them there, and there's not a lot of action.
Yeah, that's true.
In those spots. Where do you have to go with Ashcan?
Up to
Because maybe
19.
Put them on them.
And up.
Oh, except no, you don't want to do that with Ashcan because then you'll, instead of encountering.
No,
the
he just
space,
has
you
to
need
have an
encounter
encounter
space
on
for
that
your thing?
space.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm going up to 9 next. So, because here it's 9 is closest.
All right. I mean, I'm content taking one, but I'll take the next one or something.
Yeah, because you're probably not going to sit in the Amazon. There's not
Yeah,
even much
true.
to do there.
You know, so this is the story of you drop a $5 bill down in the toilet, and so you drop a 20 down there because you're not going down there for a $5 bill. So I'm going to put a cultist monster up at 9, so that will give me something to do while going up to 9 and trying to fulfill my thing. So that's what.
That's a phenomenal
That makes
analogy.
sense. All right.
So I'm going to do that, and that will encourage me to actually try to get my stuff done. So yes.
All right. So we've done Abhoth, and now we go to conditions and cards. Starting
Okay,
again.
I have to roll a die again, or advance doom by 1. I did not.
Very good.
Okay, that's good. All right, Wilson.
Wilson has got nothing. Trish has a couple
Has
choices.
2 things that could be good, and I figure, you know what? Why not? Why not go for broke? This stuff came so easy. I'm just going to see what it is.
All right.
So I'm going to start off with righteous, and I'm going to flip the card. That which does not kill us. The horrid creature wraps fell tentacles around your leg and pulling you into the dark. Oh, that's not good. I'm regretting my choices already. I'm not dying here, you shout, and firing into the beast's flesh until it releases you. After escaping, you feel stronger, though you could take on any threat. Discard any number of conditions or improve 2 skills of your choice, then discard this card. So I get to improve 2 skills.
That's right. You have no conditions to get rid of.
Yeah.
Okay, but I get rid of this card.
Yeah.
So my lore is weak. I think I'm going to improve. No, I'm improving will and I'm improving strength.
All right.
Because I think I want to fight monsters. And that is going to be that, and I then discard this card and just put it in the trash.
Sure.
Okay. And so now we'll take a look at what my funding does for me. All in, with so much money burning a hole in your pocket, you cannot risk. Oh no. With the opportunity to double your winnings, you may roll one die. On a 4, 5, or 6, gain any number of assets from the reserve with a total value of 3 or more or less. On a 1, 2, or 3, discard this card. And this just prevents
Wouldn't that
getting
be
in
awesome
debt.
if you picked up the gambler's
Yep.
dice with this card?
I was looking at the
That's
gambler's
fanatic,
dice.
Jake.
So, you know what? Fine. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to regret this, but I literally went into this saying easy come, easy go. So
There you go.
here we go.
Oh!
Yes!
Nice.
And I am picking up the gambler's dice because they are cool, and I've been eyeing them.
Yeah.
And the gambler's dice means I roll a minimum of 2 dice, and once per round you may re-roll 2 dice with matching results when resolving a test. So if the 2 dice match, I can re-roll them.
Right, and when you're rolling 5+ for a combat, that actually could come into play.
Yep. And Mystic Bounty Hunter.
A Mystic
Okay.
Bounty Hunter?
Yep. As what goes in, what's replacing it, gain plus strength during combat encounters, and a bonus to spells.
All right.
If only we had a spellcaster out here, we'd be in pretty good shape.
All right.
There's speed in this game. You never want to be a spellcaster.
Yeah. Len, what's going on with Lola?
Oh, well, her freshly, she's poisoned now, so loses a health, so she's going to drop 1. It's not good. This is the worst person to get poisoned, so I'm going to have to deal with that as soon as I can. Don't forget to drop her health.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So Lola goes down to 4 health. All right. That was fun.
What? What happened?
On the overlay.
On the overlay.
Oh, on the overlay. Oh, okay.
All right. So that was the reckoning effects. What comes after that?
And we're back to the card.
Yes.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten through this card.
Uh-huh.
Spawn a portal.
All right, so Hyboria, Space 13, the other cul-de-sac. I hate those spaces.
Me too.
And who do we got? A Lang spider. It almost makes sense. Yeah, they're not that bad. All right. Finally, the card effect itself.
Oh, I know, this is not fun. Best man for a job. An investigator with a talent condition may gain a curse condition. If no investigator gains a curse condition, each investigator loses 2 health and 2 sanity.
So this is the how selfless does someone want to be?
I'm not feeling very selfless because I'm not built up yet. And I don't know where one might get rid of a cursed. I mean, you guys are at least near Rome. You can get blessed in Rome.
Oh, you got. I don't have a. I don't have a talent.
It is only you, Trish, or you, or Williams.
I want to be blessed. I want to be cursed. Okay.
Wait a minute, though. That rugged condition is not that great.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas yours, that's
you don't lose the talent.
Great. Oh,
First.
you don't lose the talent.
Nope.
I thought they had to give it up. Okay.
No, one of us has to be cursed, or everyone's taking health hit.
I mean, so I am fine with being cursed, except I was going to try to fight the child of Abhoth.
Right. So I think that I should take the curse, especially if you guys promise me that you'll take care of these monsters before I get there.
I'll do my best.
Oh, that's Ash. That's on
Well,
Ashcan.
Ashcan's got one. Don't you have a? Was there another thing?
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta spend 2 clues to do that. I don't know that I want to do that.
You got 2 clues.
Yes, I know. But if we can take out the child, and then all of a sudden we get one of these mysteries where it's like spend a clue per investigator.
Sure, but we might want to get rid of the blue gate because.
Oh yeah, and we have Trish. Yeah.
All right. So I will take the curse conditioned.
That is a very noble sacrifice, Rob. I will say, because
Agreed.
there are lots of conditions you can take in the game, and poison and all these things. Cursed is the one that hurts the most because it just messes with every die roll.
Yeah. So go ahead and rub it in.
I'm applauding you.
Yeah, you're making change his mind.
I'm saying Rob is very noble to do this. I am applauding Rob.
No.
Come on, Rob. We'll let him make a last-minute change of mind and be like, no, you know what? I don't want it.
But if anyone in chat wants to applaud me, please feel free. All right. So did that end the Mythos phase?
That finally ended it.
Who's gonna be the next lead investigator? I think not me. Yeah, and of course then we'll get a good Mythos that will bless her.
Okay. Give it to Trish. Now, Trish has a power that if an investigator on your space spends a clue to reroll a die, they may reroll up to 2 dice.
Yes.
So, Lola, when you're going into the Child of Abhoth, I'm going to be there too. Are you going there this round?
Well, it's going to depend on what happens with this poison, because I'm going to have to rest first. And if that thing sticks with me, I may not go in there because...
Would you like to be lead investigator instead?
But that makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because
Sure.
I'm not gonna rush in there and be all alone
Yeah.
while
Right.
you're taking a nap in Tokyo. So
Well, I'll tell you what though. Just thinking out loud. So shoot this down. I may be able to handle the Child of Abhoth, if not this round, by the end of next round. Because one way or the other, I can stay on Tokyo, potentially get some passive stuff to knock it down a little bit more, and then if it's down to like 2 health, I don't mind going in. So, does it make sense for someone to try to get up to the cul-de-sac, as Rob said? It's going to take some time to do it anyway. I don't know that it makes sense for you to come all the way over here if by the time you get here next round,
you think you can do it on your own?
Of course. Of
It's
course.
Lola. She's a glory hound. What do you think?
It's very helpful to have me on the same spot. I'm just saying.
No, I know. Well, but I thought we said I was going to spend those clues to get rid of the monster by the time Rob gets down to Antarctica. So I wouldn't even have those clues to spend when you were there anyway, in theory. So
How far away is? You're gonna just travel to Antarctica? 1, 2, 3, 4.
well, by next round, right? So
I can't get down to Antarctica. Okay.
I mean, it's entirely up to you. If you feel like you have no better options, and you want to come, then come
Well,
along.
I mean, if you think you're good, I'll go to Rome.
Well, at the
I
very
think that should
least,
be all right. I
Len
think
can
that
go
should be all
ahead, take the lead. We can see what happens, and then
I'll take the
you can
lead.
decide. Oh no,
I'll
say
go to
let Len
Rome.
lead.
Let Len lead.
Let Len lead, and then you can
Yeah.
Okay,
decide what
then
you
we'll
want to
decide.
do in response.
Okay.
Yeah, because Let's see what's going on. So I'm going to take a rest action, which means nothing happens because I have poison. I can't recover health or sanity, but I do get to flip this card and see what this is all about. That's what I was worried about. Your blood burns and causes your veins to glow bright. It's no blood poisoning that ails you, but something far more difficult to repel. Test lore. So I am going to roll the additional die for lore. So I'll be rolling 3 dice. Need this.
Did it.
Hey,
Oh, thank you. Okay, good. Discard this card. Okay, so now with that being the case,
now what?
I'll move in.
Ooh,
I'll move in.
all right.
Okay. Okay, Ashcan. Ashcan is going to test sanity or lore -1. If you pass, discard a monster on a space containing a gate. So Ashcan has a lore of 3. And then he will. So that's a lore of 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna roll that.
Here you go. Yes.
Yes. Okay. I'm getting rid of the star spawn.
Good man. Nope, the brown bag.
Oh, in the brown bag.
Unfortunately,
Yep.
there's a chance
Sure.
for them to come back. Thank you.
And yeah. And then I'm gonna move up to Rome. Maybe get a clue,
All right.
which is useful, and
Or a blessing.
or a blessing. Oh yeah, I could just get the blessing. Go for the blessing.
Oh, but right, yeah.
All right. I think I'm having a boring turn. Let's see. Could I start collecting? No, I cannot start collecting spells. I have no lore of note. All right.
Yeah, we need those mystic bounty hunters and that arcane sutra out of there. They're clogging up the market.
Yeah.
So I did that, and now I'm going to use Studious. Test will -1. If you pass, improve one skill of your choice, then flip this card.
That's very nice.
Don't forget to turn those dice red.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Which state is that? Is that 3?
I think it's 2.
Nope. Apparently it's 1.
1?
All right.
Well, the good news is you wouldn't have passed even if you weren't cursed.
All right. So, hold on. I need to reflip those. Okay.
They were 3s.
And now flip just this card. You resolve the effect based on your test result, 0. You fear that you may have reached the limits of what you can learn. If you rolled any 1s, discard this card. I did not roll any 1s, so I flipped this card. All right. That's my 2 actions.
Okay. Loa, this is no comment on you, but I think being in the same spot might help. So I'm going to prepare for travel with a train ticket, and I'm going to book it down here, and I'm going to be your backup. And that means all of your clues count double, so that's going to be helpful.
It also gives us the ability to trade if we need to also, so there's that.
All right.
So here we
Encounter
go.
phase.
All right. All right. Let's see what we're dealing with here. So will -1. Ooh, that's a steep little penalty there. Yep. 3 sanity. Yeah. Oh,
What?
damn it. Question. I never did my free improvement. I knew I was
Sure.
coming in to fight.
Yeah,
Of course.
Okay with flip-flopping.
Of course, you can always.
Remember when I was hemming and hawing? Remember I was hemming and hawing about whether to go in or
Yeah.
not. I was like, and I forgot about that part. Okay. So now I am, because I have the Winchester rifle, I am going to do it strength instead of using that, the security squad. So strength -1. Right now I get +4. So my strength is at 7. -1, I'll be rolling 6 dice. And with the Derringer, I can add 1 to the result of the weapon too. So maybe I can roll 4 successes. Or maybe Eric being here. Oh my! What the hell? How do you roll 5 ones?
Well, that is.
So let's use a focus first to re-roll 1 of these. Good lord, it should go right in the garbage. All right, good. 2 successes. All right, Eric, we're gonna try to make this pay off.
Okay.
Because worst case, we can use Ashcan Pete to get rid of that other monster.
Yeah, we can.
Right? The Asa.
Yeah, this thing is, this tome will eventually kill us, so we might as well get some use out of it.
Yeah. All right, so I'll get rid of a clue to re-roll 2 dice.
I kind of don't like having this thing because this means
No, you got to get
every
rid of that
reckoning
somehow.
we're risking.
Once we've gotten our use out of it. Ooh.
Okay, no, it's okay. I'm going to use the Derringer to bump that 4 up to a 5. So the question to you guys is, do I spend the other clue to try to get a success?
Yeah.
That's up to
Yes.
you.
Yes.
You can, or you can let Trish take a whack at it. But I mean, I'm going to take a serious sanity hit as well.
Yeah, and your sanity is. No, I'll do it. Trish can always get us another clue.
I got it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. All right, let's roll these 2 dice. My Derringer I can do as many times as I want. It's not a once per game, so we're really at a 50-50 here.
No, because it's still one
No.
test.
It's still one test.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
That's all right.
All
Who
right.
needs a
So
Derringer?
I'm
All right.
I'm gonna rule this as not a glory hog because you did have to use Trish's ability to get this to work.
I did a lot.
She needed an audience, Rob. You know, if she's an actress, there needs to be an audience.
Very true.
She's been doing all
hey,
these
Eric,
private
I'll give
performances
you-
for the monsters, and she's had enough of it. It's time.
I'll tip my cap to you on that because that was a great call coming in. So thanks for that. All right, now I actually
Yes,
get an
you
encounter
do
too,
in
right?
Shanghai.
Shanghai encounter. All right, let's see what happens to you in Shanghai. You bravely visit plague victims in Shanghai General Hospital. Will -1.
So I'll make sure I don't have any buffs. No.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you pass, they share your life story. Improve lore and one other skill of
Aw,
your
man.
choice.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Let's go lore, and I'm gonna do observation for now. Oh my god, Lola.
That's nice. Okay. You know what? I'll probably regret this, but I'm not going to go for the clue. Ashcan Pete's just going to have a roam encounter.
Okay.
Going for the blessing.
Hopefully.
Come on, blessing.
You have an inspirational dream in which you are a proud Roman quasitor. Improve will.
I'll take it. That's not bad. Nothing to sneeze at there.
Let's see what happens next, though.
There's more?
You yes.
I was done.
Your reverie is interrupted by a band of small primitive men running wild outside. You try to negotiate with this lost tribe of Miri Negri. Test influence.
That ain't great. Okay. How bad is this if I fail?
You'll lose a health and a sanity.
You know what? Duke is going to give me another roll.
Okay, reroll. Nope.
And that was a whole lot of nothing. I'm
Spend your clue. That's
no, just
yeah.
It's only
Yeah,
a health and a
rest.
sanity. It's not.
done. And so
Oh, I like the flames on Wilson. That is cool.
all right, so where is Cursed Wilson?
Uh,
Down in Buenos Aires. All right, America. Okay, Buenos Aires. You sneak into a temple and overhear the rough croaking of deep ones chanting. You recognize the familiar elements in the words they are intoning. Test lore.
So that's one. I guess I will use the lantern. Yeah, may as well. Nope. And I'm not
If you
gonna bother.
fail, nothing more. It's nothing more than horrific noises. Lose one sanity.
All right.
Trish, you're in Shanghai?
Yep, I am in Shanghai with you.
The government The government wants to close Shanghai University, but you negotiate to stop them. Test influence.
My influence is 3. No. I'm going to spend a focus and then gain a focus, and because, yep.
How do you gain a focus when you spend one?
That's breaking limits. Once per round, when you spend.
Wait. Oh, before you do, you have.
Oh, I have my gambler's dice. Anything? Oh yeah, I got 2 1s. All right, so I'll re-roll those 2 1s. Thank you for pointing that out.
It's a lot to track.
No worries.
There you go.
We pass.
There you go. All right, if you pass, you receive classes in return, gain 1 talent condition, and improve lore.
Well, I'm glad you guys are getting such nice stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, because we're working together. It's a co-op.
Glad that there's no sarcasm or bitterness in your voice, Rob. Otherwise, one might have taken that as sour grapes.
I don't know why anyone would think I would suffer from sour grapes.
Where is talent?
We were sending messages. We were sending messages on Discord, Eric and I, to try to talk you into taking that curse. So
okay, I'm gonna do the 3 again.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Talent.
Yep.
Meditation. If I remember correctly, meditation. Well, when you had it, it was pretty good.
Yeah, it's a little economical thing. You both focus and rest at the same time.
So how? So does the? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when you focus or rest, you can either get
That's great for his
Yeah, you
breaking.
get an extra focus, or you get an extra sanity. Yeah.
All right. Yes, Len.
Mythos time.
It's your
Is it
time.
that time?
Woo.
All right. Oh boy. All right. Let's spawn.
All right.
2
let's put this one in
clues.
the trash first. So we got a clue in space 18, which is right here. And then a clue in space 7 up here.
Then I put the rumor thing on space 1 and 3 Eldritch tokens, which are going to go on this card. I'm just going to move it up to the area while we're here. And what does it say? What it says is, like a living thing, the cold has crept to parts of the globe that have not seen snow in eons. You fear the dreaded Ithaca is transforming the world to free itself from its frozen prison. This is called Cold White Silence. As an encounter, an investigator on Space 1 may search for the cause of the unnatural cold. If he passes, he may spend clues equal to half the number of players to solve this rumor. When there are no Eldritch tokens on this card, each investigator that has a hypothermia condition loses 4 health and becomes delayed. On Reckonings, anyone who doesn't have a hypothermia gains 1. And then discard an Eldritch token from this card.
So my recollection is this is one of the earlier expansions, and I remember losing because of this card with some frequency.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's the Mountains of Madness, I think, right? I think everything was in our in that thing.
Okay. I mean, to do that.
All right. Who's going to be the new lead investigator? Oh, no. Let's, at the end of the Mythos phase, if the Child of Abhoth epic monster has been defeated, solve this mystery. Turn 1, people. Turn 2? Turn 2.
2.
That's not bad.
2.
Exploring the caverns. The caverns twist and turn into the depths. Gray ooze dripping down the rocky walls. Screams of those taken by the children echo endlessly through the dark tunnels, but there is no help to be had. When this card enters play, place one Eldritch token on each of the following wilderness spaces. 4, 10, 19 and 21.
All set.
Sorry? All set?
It's all set.
As an encounter, an investigator on a space containing an Eldritch token may spend 1 clue to explore the caverns beneath the Earth's surface. If he spends the clue, he draws and resolves a deep cavern special encounter. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are Eldritch tokens on this card equal to half the number of investigators, solve this mystery. Alright, that's not bad. We need a clue and to go do a thing.
We need a lot of clues.
We need 2 clues.
Okay.
Well, we need clues for other things as well.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I would like to be lead investigator.
When you say
Trish.
I, which version?
All right.
I.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
And so for Trish's round on lead investigator, she will use her power to generate a clue,
Alright.
and then she will give the clue to Lola as a trade action and say, go do something useful.
So, okay, hang on. While we're here, is there anything else? I'm gonna give you Dr. Hiram because.
Except I need 2 clues for him to be useful.
Oh yeah.
And I can only generate 1 clue at a time.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I tried.
Yeah,
I tried to do
I
nice.
appreciate it, but yeah, I can't. Yeah. So, Lola, you're up.
Okay. So Lola.
You could get up to space
Lola's
19
gonna
right
take her-
away, or you could
I
go to
could.
Tokyo and try to buff up a little bit.
No, I'm actually. Well, all right. I'm gonna do my passive to bump up influence in lieu of strength. Then I'm going to do an acquire assets action because I really want to have those bandages if and when the reckoning comes around. Because you all sustain 4 health hit and I can't, so I want to make sure I take care of that now while things aren't so
Not a
crazy.
bad idea.
So I'm going to roll 6 dice.
Oh, that's good. I can give you a second clue then while you're next round.
Oh, crap. Well, I guess it's the bandages. Should I go into debt? I mean... Yeah, you know what? I will, and I'll get the Mystic Bounty Hunter out of there for you. No, forget it. I will not do that. I'll just take the bandages. Then I'm actually going to move over to the Himalayas. Because I have that task to deal with expedition encounters, so...
Okay.
Except I don't have a focus, so... Hang on. Not going to do that. I will stay here and just gain a focus, and then I'll... No. I'll come up here. I'm good. Thank you. My turn didn't
Are
officially
you
end.
sure? You have
Going
explored
once,
every
going
possible
twice.
No, of course I'm not
I'm
sure,
there's
but
like
that's
one more thing you can consider.
No, that's it. I'm done. Next.
Okay.
Ashcan.
So let me think about how I want to do this. Because I want to get over to the hypothermia, and I need 2 clues. I'm sitting on a clue currently. So I think I already have a clue. So I can move up to London. And I can...
Can you use that ability to get the monster?
Yeah, oh
away?
yeah, duh. That would be the other thing I'd want to do. Test lore. And my lore is currently 3. but it's lore -1. Should I use my dog to reroll or save it for something? No monsters.
Well, Rob, are you thinking you're gonna get there this round? Probably not.
I mean, yeah.
First,
So, although I don't know what else to do, I certainly I can't fight the Shoggoth while cursed.
Yeah.
I'm not thrilled about going through a gate while cursed either, but I'll do it if I gotta.
Do you want me to give it another shot?
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
Do it.
otherwise I'll just be sort of farting around for a bit.
Okay, I pass. And I will get rid of this monster down here.
There you go.
That is
Yeah.
so huge.
All right. So that was your 2.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Olivia.
All right.
All right. So,
Come on.
So I'm gonna use Wilson's action. Gain 1 asset of your choice with value 1 from the reserve, or discard. Oh, discard 1 and perform an additional. So was there something we just didn't want?
Well, I think the Mystic Bounty Hunter is.
All right. So I'm gonna discard that for us.
Oh, that Curiosity Shop.
Oh, well, that will be good at some point. Then my extra action will be to prepare for travel and get a boat ticket, which I won't actually do because I'll use my second action to travel and then spend the boat ticket to come here to Antarctica. Because there's nothing like being in Antarctica when you're cursed.
Yeah.
All right. So that brings us back to the encounter phase.
Okay, Trish is in Shanghai.
All right. The Green Gang has hidden 200 years worth of stolen treasures in a large vault. Despite the risk, you try to break in, test observation.
Observation is not bad. Let's see if we can do this. I pass.
All right. If you pass, you discover several magical magical texts. Improve
Okay,
lore.
that's not bad. Okay. And now
All right.
you have, as an encounter,
Yes, I can spend a clue to explore the caverns beneath the surface. If I spend the clue, I resolve a deep cavern special
Where are
encounter.
those?
Those
I'm
are
spending the clue.
here.
Deep cavern. Yep. All right, let's see what the deep caverns have for Lola. Deep caverns, an eerie calm hangs in the air. You enter a massive antechamber where a dense fog drifts slowly towards you. As you become enveloped in the fog, you begin to feel your senses slip away from you. And begin to senses slip away from you. Resolve the pass effect to press on. Resolve the fail effect to retreat. Pass effect requires will. Fail effect requires observation.
I'm gonna go with the pass
Okay.
effect.
As the fog permeates your mind, the antechamber transforms before your eyes. Before you, the lake of offal and bone and sprawling protean terrors. Its children spews its children into the world. You grit your teeth against the vision. Test will.
-1.
-1.
Okay, my will My will is a 3, so -1. I will I'll use my passive to give me 3 dice.
Nice. If you pass, the vision fades. Place the Eldritch token on the active mystery. That's all you get.
I'll take it.
Just put this down here.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So Ashcan Pete is having a research encounter in London.
And London's a city space, right? Ha 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 ha. As you walk through a bustling market, you notice a filthy-looking man studying you very intently. He flees as you approach, but you give chase. Test observation.
Observation is a 3. I pass.
You pass. If you pass, you catch sight of him passing into the sewers. Gain this clue.
Okay. Now it occurs to me, I should have gotten 3 clues.
What makes you say
Can
that?
you get 3 clues?
What? How?
Because there's an Eldritch token for the exploring the caverns on the way to hypothermia, which requires 2 clues. So there's a lot of clues required.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, whatever.
All right. So I have to do an otherworld encounter.
Okay, otherworld encounter. Okay.
Oh.
The Dreamlands. In De Leon, a suspicious-looking thug in dark robe offers to help. However, he warns you that he is a fugitive being hunted by the prince's agent, and you will require your protection. Strength -2.
Oof.
Okay. So I'm going to be rolling 3 dice. I pass.
Okay.
No, I do not pass. That wasn't a roll. I'm wondering if I want to use the lantern now in the hopes.
If you pass,
you know what? We're going to use it now.
Yes, you do.
We're going to use it now. And then we're going to use the focus if we need to. And looks like we need to. All right.
Get it back. Bring it back.
Because of...
Right? Because that's not your jack of all trades.
And then I'm going to spend it again. Oh!
Yes.
Hey! You need it all.
Defend the man from his assailants, and he gratefully invites you aboard his galley. Return to the working world. Close this gate. As you speak to him, it is clear he knows many forgotten truths. You may become delayed to improve lore.
I
You're
forget.
pretty far from doing anything. I think
In
that's
this
maybe
game,
useful.
delayed is both actions or just one? Okay.
Both.
Even so, I'm gonna do that because my lore sucks and whatever.
Yep.
Just want something
Right.
positive, right? For crying out loud.
Right.
Okay.
Alright, so I got a little bit of lore, chilling in Antarctica. So that was all of our encounters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So let's do a Mythos phase.
Mythos. All right. Advance the omen trap.
All right, so we're gonna
Thanks
go.
to Rob, we don't get Doom.
Wow. All right, that's kind of cool.
Monster Surge.
So Monster Surge, they surge out of the blue gates, which we determined we don't have. So a new gate comes out in San Francisco. And on that gate will be... Oh, a rat thing.
Oh, I hate these guys.
Yeah. I think that's also
I
from
seriously
the King
hate
in
these
Yellow
guys.
books. I don't remember, though. I think so. And then 2 clues come out.
Fine.
So, Space 21. That's almost convenient. And then Space 5, Central America.
Also
Yeah.
almost convenient.
All right. What's the card?
Okay. To everyone else, it is simply an unimpressive curiosity, but you know that it's special. You know that the most important thing is the most important thing to ever happen to you. And now that you have it, you'll never let it go again. Lead investigator gains 1 asset of his choice from the reserve, and then he loses sanity equal to its value. So, while I would love to get the curiosity shop and get an artifact immediately, a hit of 4 sanity is pretty bloody high.
Yeah.
And the appeal to the court does not work unless you have 2 clues. The Arcane Sutra is 3 sanity hit, which is still very high and not even that useful. So, apparently I am coveting fresh fruit. And that's what I am I'm sacrificing my sanity for fruit. Crazy fruit. And take a hit of 1. Which, when I perform a rest, I'll get an extra sanity back. Right. So that's what I'm getting. That was weird.
That's fun stuff. What came out? A wireless report. Actually, that could become useful for us.
That could become useful, yes. Okay.
So that's that.
Yes.
So who wants to be our next lead investigator?
Lola, where are you going?
Lola. What if Lola came down to you again? I'd like to get to the Himalayas, so I gotta work slowly to get that way anyway.
So you're gonna come down to Shanghai again?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to know what I'm doing.
You're
I'm gonna see
delayed.
if I can get.
We know what you're doing.
Yeah, you're gonna be. So yeah, if I go first, I can get to you, and then if you want to generate a clue and give it to me, that's fine. But if you don't and actually want to do something, then don't worry about it. Like,
yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's. Except, yeah. The fact that trading takes an action is so annoying.
yeah.
What
if you worked your way down to Sydney, and then you could, on your own, take care of the second half of the mystery?
Why? What's in Sydney?
Oh,
there's
the
one
next
up.
turn you come up.
Well, there's also
on.
one up here.
Yeah, I think it's a longer way for you to get there.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
you can't even get the train ticket.
because you only need 1 clue. If you came down to Sydney this turn, the next turn you could get a clue with your special and go to the space.
Right, and just pop it
Okay.
up.
Yeah. Well, so I'm staying lead. Is that what we're determined? Okay.
Sure.
I'll go down to Sydney, and that's the end of my turn.
All right.
All right. Lola is going to come here. I'm going to acquire assets.
Nice.
Yes, I don't have to go into debt for it even. All right. I'm going to the curiosity shop. See what kind of
It's okay.
doom. Oh,
That's what I'm
sorry.
here for. Since I don't have to
Let's
actually
see.
take a turn. Oh!
Oh my god. The crux of this is Lola's just
My
meant to be
God.
buffed. When you pass a strength test during a combat encounter, improve lore. When you pass a lore test while doing a spell effect, improve strength.
Whew.
My god.
Well, guess we found our
Okay.
spellcaster.
I gotta get some spells, I guess, huh? Jeez. All right, that's it.
Ashcan
Those are my two.
Pete.
Ashcan Pete.
Does he have any clues? He has one.
I have 2.
You have 2?
I have 2, so I could get over. So I could travel to Arkham, use my special to move one step closer, and then that's as close as I can get this round.
Yeah, but there's no way to get to either of those quicker. But you're in a good position because you could get that clue, take
Mhm.
one turn to do the rumor,
Exactly.
and then one turn to put it here if Trish hasn't solved it.
Yeah, so I'll have a reckoning. We're all going to be getting hypothermias, but there's not much you can do.
Yeah.
You can wear better socks.
So, Ashcan will move, use his special, and then I get one more action. And so I may.
You'll actually get 2 more actions, right?
No, one to move.
One to move, then you use your special, which gives you a free action, and you haven't used your normal second action yet.
Yeah, no. It doesn't. It
I
doesn't
think
give
you're saying,
one
Okay.
more.
saying the same thing.
It's that you don't.
Oh,
Or maybe you're not
I
saying
think Eric is right and I'm wrong.
it does say
Yeah,
perform
no,
an
Eric is right,
additional
I'm wrong.
action.
So his first action was to move to Arkham. And then he used his
Yeah.
special to move to here and gets one more action.
Yeah.
Confusing matters.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me.
Okay, and here's the problem. Everything that I could acquire kind of sucks right now.
So, resources, tickets for later, focus.
Yeah.
I mean, is everything
Okay,
in the
yeah,
discard
no.
pile?
That's right.
Oh, they're all services and one
Yeah,
ally.
no, we're getting a train ticket. That's what we're doing. So that
Someday you
then
can haul
I
ass.
can take a train ticket and move up here. That doesn't help. No, that doesn't help me at all. I can just use my special ability. That's stupid.
Well, there are no trains up there.
Yeah, but I can move along a train line for free and then move up here.
Yeah. And
and
then
so
you can
there's
circle
no
back
reason
to
to-
the Eldritch Token.
Yeah. So he will focus.
All right.
And
All
that's
right. Wilson is done.
that. Okay. Trish has a Sydney
That's it.
encounter.
All right, Sydney. Spearfishers teach you proper diving technique, improve strength.
I can't.
You can't.
Oh, man. You explore some of the harbor's many shipwrecks. Test observation.
Observation is a 4. Pass.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. If you pass, you find a useful object, gain a random weapon asset from the deck.
Okay.
That is wonderful.
I search for weapon.
Yep.
Is that correct?
Drop it on.
Yep.
And I get
Oh!
the Gatling gun.
Baby.
Okay. Please give me something to fight. that.
It's like a Gatling gun with it's a gun that's got
Yeah,
gambling dice
okay.
on it.
Yeah. Gotta find you something to kill.
Oh, wow.
Lola.
Lola is in Shanghai.
Lola is in Shanghai. I remember that I screwed up with Ashcan Pete. I should have used his magic book, but I did not. So,
There's no
regrets. Shanghai. The shrine holds an abundance of ancient relics. Improved lore. Your eye catches a strange figurine strange figures written on the ceiling. You find it hard to look away. Test will.
Okay, I'm going to use my passive to give me an extra die.
Oh!
Oh!
Do you have any rerolls?
Hallucinations. Do not believe I do. No.
You fail. The writing seems to move on its own. Gain 1 hallucination condition.
Mm.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, I've been rolling very lucky tonight. I'm bound to drop
Alright,
one.
where's Pete? He's getting
Is
research.
sitting on a clue. So he's gonna. I can get 3 clues, right? There's no
Yeah,
limit on the
there's
number.
no limit to the number of clues.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So let's do a research.
Alright, city, right? Walking through town, you think you smell sulfur as you cross the busy intersection. You try to locate the source of the odor. Test observation.
Observation. Pass.
If you pass, you find a trail of gray ooze leading to a nearby sewer hatch. Gain this clue.
Okay.
So something is happening in the sewers.
That's a anticlimactic one. It's just gain the clue.
Yep.
But
But you know
who
what?
knows what that ooze was about?
You know what?
Move
Let's
on.
be okay with this. Well, we know what the ooze is about. It's Abhoth itself.
Yep.
It's making monsters.
Okay.
Um,
So Wilson is in Antarctica.
yeah, so that counts as a random C space.
A random C space. Generic C. But not the whole deck. Okay, let's take a look here. C. Thugs interrogate you about passenger who's in hiding. Test will -1.
All right. So we're gonna use the lantern. Hey!
Nice.
All right.
If you pass, you say nothing, and the victim joins you. Gain 1 character unique asset.
Nice.
Sweet.
So,
Hope you find a pope or something. Father
Mateo?
somebody, right?
That's a character.
Well, he's a character, but yeah, it's like is it Father Frank Canazario or
Well, I got
something?
Professor
Something like that
Armitage.
in there.
When you gain this card from the deck,
Alright.
gain 1 spell. That's not awesome. Okay. Shriveling. So the good news is it's not a glamour, which would end up hurting me.
Yeah.
All right. So that was my final encounter. Let's do a Mythos phase.
All right, let's see what this is. Okay, advance the omen track.
So that brings us back to the green. We've got one green gate here. So Doom comes to 12. All right. Reckoning. So first, monsters on the board. Didn't we? Oh, we have a cultist here, but he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything. All right. Then,
Good shit.
Mythos cards on the board. So an investigator that does not have a hypothermia condition gains a hypothermia condition, then discard one Eldritch token from this card. Yep.
Oh,
Just one.
One at a time. Now, I think since I'm already cursed, I should be excused.
I agree. I'll take the hypothermia. Trish will take the hypothermia.
And I will discard an Eldritch token from the card.
Where is hypothermia's?
That's gonna probably be...
It's their own pile. It's that bottom left.
Yep.
Exposures.
Okay. Oh, there's one right there. Okay.
Yep.
I think they're all hypothermia.
Oh, they're all hypothermia.
All right. So then... the Great Old One. We're going to put another... The lead investigator spawns one cultist monster on a wisdom space. Or on a wilderness space.
Okay. On a wilderness space.
So here's the thing. I'm planning on going to the Himalayas if you want to throw it there. Unless you want to put it somewhere else that we want to deal with. I'm fine either way.
Works for me.
I'll put it in the Himalayas. If I put it up here, can I also do the Eldritch token, or is that not allowed?
That's an interesting question.
Yeah. I think you investigate the monster and resolve a special encounter, but then if you defeat the monster,
no, because you're not actually having a combat. So instead of encountering a cultist monster, he draws and resolves a Spawn of Abhoth special encounter. I think that the rule about clearing out monsters and then having an encounter is different.
Okay. And you need to do the expedition, so you don't want that there either.
Yeah.
So.
But what about putting it up at like 19, where Lola is near?
Yeah, sure. Put it at 19.
I mean, there's only 2 cultists on the board. It's not. We're not
right
in any danger. We probably don't need to deal
so
with them.
that's it.
All right. So then we go to personal conditions and equipment. So starting with Trish.
Okay, Trish is on a city space. I will give the funding a shot, I guess. Wait, is there anything worthwhile? Ritual Dagger Tome is useless. Appeal to the Council I can't use. Wireless Report.
Yeah, but you could just get all of them. Clear them out.
No, I can only get one. There is...
I mean, even taking the Ritual Dagger, now that you're buffed up on lore, if you were to get a spell, you'd be in great shape. It's junky, but it's something.
Alright, why not? I mean, what else am I going to do with it?
Oh, is it worth risking that, though? You know what? I don't think it's worth risking that.
Forget it. However, I will flip the meditation. See what that does.
Ooh.
In your mind's eye, you see yourself mending the fabric of your own psyche, restoring threads that had been mangled and torn by the horrors you've experienced. Discard one madness connection and flip this card. That doesn't do anything.
But it's
Yeah,
nice
you
to
have
know.
Nice to know. All right, Lola, you're up.
Lola has her hallucinations going off. She's got to roll 3 dice.
For testing will. Get a pass.
Pass.
Okay.
And nothing happens.
Okay, I have to roll 1 die or advance doom. I don't advance doom.
Okay. And then I roll a die on a 4, 5, or 6. Discard this card. Come on. What?
Wait a minute. You should be changing that to a blessed, so that way if it turns into that
All
4,
right.
5,
So this
7,
isn't the
two.
roll. This is not the roll,
feels
folks.
like success.
Okay, so you're going
no.
to turn it into a blessed.
Damn.
All right.
It's a 2 either way. Oh, I'm sorry, Rob. It would have felt a lot worse had you done the fake roll and nailed it, and then
All right. So now we got a gate
at least feel better.
A gate.
in Arkham. Ooh, with a cultist. All right. And
Okay.
you're up. Breakthrough.
Right through. The months of practice and frustration have suddenly paid off. What was once nothing more than a distracting hobby has now been perfected to a science. Gain 1 talent condition.
Nice.
So I got to. Where are talents?
Talents
Restrictions and
are
bans.
going to be along with the boons.
I think it's talents and boons.
Okay, so I'll just roll 3 times.
Sure.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Elusive. Not great, but it is what it is.
All right. We good for one more turn? See if we can finish this one up?
Sure, why not? One more
Yeah.
turn. And then
One
I
more
gotta
turn. Yeah.
turn in.
All right. So who's going to be our new lead investigator?
I'll take it.
Okay, you'll take it?
Sure. All right. I am going to rest. So 1 and 1, so I'm up to 5 and 5. And then I'm going to roll a die on a 5 or 6, discard my hallucinations. Damn it. And action 2, I'm going to bump down my influence to give me will. Okay, that's a free action. I'm going to move into
Alright.
the Himalayas.
Okay.
Ashcan Pete?
Ashcan Pete will have to. Oh, I forgot to spend my sanity last time I used this book, so I'm going to lower that. And on that note, with a 3 sanity, I really should rest. But I try to kill another monster, or there's monsters that really need to be killed right now? No.
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 So I am gonna rest. Because I can't think of anything better to do. I mean, I could get a focus, but I'd like to get my sanity up by 1, and my health up by 1. So I'm gonna rest. Then I'm gonna use my power to move along the train track, and then I'm gonna go up here to deal with the hypothermia.
Good man.
Okay, and that's it.
I, however... So I'm going to come here to Sydney. There's nothing there I particularly want to do. I kind of don't want to rest. Sure. I'm going to focus.
Okay.
And then
Trisha's going to focus.
Hold on. When you perform a focus action, gain 1 resource. Okay.
Okay. Trisha's going to focus.
Rob, right, wait,
Yep.
before you finish that, Rob, before you did that focus action, would you mind doing your regular action to discard a card from the reserve and get rid of that ritual dagger? Or the arcane, yeah, the ritual dagger. There you go, that's better.
All right. Eric?
Oh, that's. But I don't have time for it right now. So I'm going to focus, and then I'm going up to deal. Not focus. I'm going to generate a clue. That would have been what was known as a mistake. Generate a clue, and go up to deal with the mystery.
All right. Encounter phase.
All right, Lola is on the expedition space. I have to remember because I think I get stuff. I can add 1. Oh no, that's another
Expedition. Let's see what your expedition.
Oh shit! Wait a minute! Oh no, you idiot! Again, I needed a focus to do this. So I'm not. Oh, jeez. Don't do the expedition. I'll do the stupid generic wilderness. I'm gonna waste. No, Lola, after years and years of basking in the glory, she's gonna take it easy. She's doing a journey through the wilderness. It's just like she's doing a walkabout.
Generic wilderness. All right. The old hermit asks you to help out with some chores. It proves to be back-breaking. Test strength.
That's so funny that if all the skills I have buffed, this is the one I don't. So I roll the additional die to roll 3. Ah.
All right. If you fail, you lose 1 health. The work proves too demanding.
Damn it.
Okay. And so I have to spend.
Oh, you're doing this, right?
Okay. I test observation. My observation is a 3. Wish it was more. It is not. Pass.
But it's enough.
I
Damn,
spend
well
2
done.
clues and get rid of that stupid thing.
Thank you. Hey, did you resolve one of these clues?
I did resolve one of these.
Do you remember which
I
one?
resolved the one on space 10.
All right.
That should go back.
Yep. All right, because otherwise we'd forget that. And then these are going to go away. This is discarded. You are our hero.
Yeah. Ashcan has been
Mm-hmm.
MVP.
All right. Meanwhile, Wilson is just going to have a straight up Sydney encounter.
Sydney encounter. Sydney, the constable sees you. You admire the abandoned weapon. not, you can help yourself. You may become delayed to gain one random access weapon asset from the deck.
I'm gonna pass on that one.
All right.
Someone already has the Gatling gun.
Yeah. There's still a lightning gun, but yes.
That's an artifact.
Okay. All right.
And now Trish.
So, Trish has a cave encounter.
Yeah, you have to spend a clue.
I have to spend the clue.
I will not read the card. I will not read the card until the clue
All
is
right, the
spent.
clue is spent.
All right. All right, I'll read it. You find a corpse of an abominable creature deep within the recesses of the cavern. Its body is covered in rips and tears, but you think you can learn much from it. Resolve the pass effect to search for the beast that killed it, or resolve the fail effect to spend some time studying the corpse. You got a strength -1 or a lore.
I will definitely go with the strength.
I had a hunch. You follow a trail of blood from the creature's final resting spot to a wide cavern filled with stalagmites. A vile, amorphous beast wanders amidst the rocky pillars searching for food. You attempt to get the jump on it. Strength
Okay,
-1.
but because I have a focus, I have a +1 to strength. And that's it. So that's 5 dice.
Woohoo!
I barely
All you
pass.
need is 1.
But I pass.
You pass, you slay it with ease. Place this Eldritch token on the active.
All right.
Hooray!
Hooray!
All right. So that was Trish. That means that we have a Mythos phase.
All right. So, Omen track moves.
So we bring it to a blue.
Yep.
Hmm?
No blue gates.
All
I was
right.
going to say no blue gates, right?
But that means that we get a gate on the surge
Surge.
in the pyramids, which is already inhabited by a mummy. And now... Ooh, another cultist.
Oh.
All right, so we might have to deal with some cultists.
Yeah. I can work my way there. It'll take a couple turns.
And then 2 more clues
2 clues.
in Antarctica.
Why not?
And space 13.
All right. The many sides of your personality are pulling you apart. Words come out of your mouth that you do not recognize. The face you see in the mirror is no longer familiar to you. I am Legion. For each talent condition an investigator has, that investigator loses 1 sanity unless he discards that condition.
All right.
So starting with me, I failed to get a talent before, so there's nothing to worry about here.
And it looks like Pete is clear.
Yep.
Wilson,
Has
however,
1 talent. And you know what? He's probably just going to be resting anyway, so he's going to hold it and take the hit.
Trish, on the other hand, is super talented.
Well, I'm getting rid of elusive. That's not useful. Now. Meditation is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Rugged, I want to keep. Meditation.
Meditation will help you gain your sanity back.
Yeah, I'll take the meditation. I'll take 2.
And you got the fruit.
Yeah.
All right. And now the mystery is solved.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah?
At the end of this turn, at the end of this phase, if there are Eldritch tokens on this card equal to half the number of investigators, solve this mystery. So the next mystery will be the source of filth and disease. Abhoth, the progenitor of miscreation, stirs beneath Mount Vulmithardeth. spewing forth abominable creatures to spread its filth across the earth. From there, it commands its children, those that it does not eat. After an investigator resolves in a research encounter, he may spend one clue he gained from that encounter to place the clue on this card. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are clues on this card equal to the number of investigators, solve this mystery. Yeah, you know what? I'm feeling okay about that one.
That is this game has been very nice with these mysteries.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, so I was gonna say Abhoth is not a particularly difficult ancient one in my opinion. I feel like his mysteries are fairly easily
because I think
done.
all the characters except Lola are in range of
Lola's
one.
not nowhere near a clue.
Except Trish is not. Oh, Trish is
sitting on one.
Just sitting on one. Yeah.
You know, I think we're gonna have to discuss adding in some of the tougher Mythos cards.
Oh, now all of a sudden
I
you're getting high and mighty
because let's think about it. We've only come like dangerously close to losing against Yig.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we defeated the last few games with fairly comfortable margins, I thought. We've barely even been losing investigators lately. I don't know. What do you guys in chat think? Are we playing it too easy? Should we up the difficulty? I don't know. Might be time to think about it. Or who knows?
I think those. The problem is, it's not like you can, because right now we're playing at 4, and we'd like to go up to maybe 6. But that's not how it works. You're playing at 4, and then the next level up is like a 9.
There are ways to sort of. So one of the things I have often done when playing it face to face is to sort of stagger in the difficulty cards, and since we are already doing plenty of house rules, I am okay with continuing that so that we're not necessarily going to bring it straight to a 9, but maybe a 6 or a 7. But who knows? Perhaps we are actually very wrong, and perhaps some cards will come out to completely hose us from our 12 doom and our 11 turns in preventing us from just getting 4 cards. I don't know.
I think this game was nice to us. This game was surprisingly nice.
We got some nice items that really helped, that were situational, and they happened to be
exactly the ability. Ashcan Pete's little book to kill monsters.
Exactly. That
made a huge difference.
Yep. And it hasn't really cost us anything because you.
Yeah. So far.
Yeah, we haven't got an extra doom. Well, now at this point, if it costs us, who cares?
All right, my friends, I want to thank you, as always, for coming and playing with me. Thank all of you who have watched and those who have watched to the end. We'll continue to do this Thursdays at around 8:30 as we try to work our way through all of these. This might be a 2-parter and not a 3-parter that we've typically had to do. This has been a lot of fun. So thank you guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for playing this.
You're welcome. I hope the check's in the mail.
We'll work on that. All right, everyone. Have a good night.
Good
night, everybody.